10-minute news with APWH. I'm Rachel, and this is my colleague Haley.
On our schedule for tonight is our top story about a man's punishment for insulting his wife publicly, a very special interview, our artifact of the week, weather with Breezy, and an interesting comparison of religions.
Now to the weather with Breezy.
So, Bob, are we still on for our date Saturday night?
Oh yeah, baby.
Are we on the air? Oh my gosh! Welcome to APWH's nightly weather forecast with Breezy. Hey! The weather for the current location of the Mongols moving through China is 85 degrees and is mostly sunny. Tonight's forecast for while they're moving is going to be partly cloudy and it's going to drop down to 55 degrees. So make sure you bundle up. Tomorrow's forecast will be sunny, but we will be dropping to 75 degrees. Tuesday is a very, very interesting day. We will have a mixture of rain and sunshine. So make sure you watch out for some bouncing rainbows. Wednesday through Saturday, it will be very breezy and mostly cloudy with an average temperature of 40 degrees. So make sure you bundle up and keep yourself heavy so you don't blow away. And that is your forecast for tonight with Breezy. Have a sunny day. Now back to you, Rachel and Haley.
And now for a very special interview with Genghis Khan, ruler of the Mongols and mighty conqueror. So Genghis, how's the family doing?
Well, Rachel, thank you for asking. The family's doing well. Bort and I are having problems as any other married couple does, but we're working through them slowly.
That's good. So, on a more positive note, what do you think are your greatest accomplishments as ruler of the Mongols?
My greatest accomplishment was definitely capturing Beijing and China, just most of China.
Very, very well. So your armies, there's rumor going around that they were always bigger than you were. How did you manage to defeat these ruthless, ginormous armies?
Well, we're the ruthless ones because even with our small size, we only had about 100,000 to 125,000 in our armies at any given time. We used a lot of psychological warfare, mind games really. Psych the enemy out. We would do quick attacks and quick retreats and really give them no choice but to just surrender to us.
So once they surrender and you conquered them, what did you do with those people?
A lot of that really just depends on how willingly they let us capture them, or, yeah.
What happens if they don't willingly let you capture them?
If they are very resistant, then honestly, we can just ruthlessly slaughter whole populations.
That's terrible. Anyways, what area of land do you plan on conquering next?
Me and my men, my fellow leaders, we're hoping to conquer the rest of China, slowly move our way down India, and across the whole continent. Really, we really want to get as much land as we can in as little as time, and we honestly believe that even with our numbers, with our mind games, we can accomplish that.
As seen before. So, can you give us a little insight on some of those psychological tactics that you use?
Honestly, our main one was going really fast towards them, the enemy. We would retreat quickly. You really just have to be there for some of these things. We use a lot of longer poles.
Yeah.
And I don't want to use too big of war words for...
Yeah.
Yeah.
All those not. Thank you very much for your time, Genghis.
You are welcome,
I
Miss Rachel.
appreciate it. Now back to you in the studio.
Luxurious coconuts on the whole Silk Road. You can use these coconuts for your hair, to drink coconut milk, and in case you're walking on the Silk Road and a random car comes out and gets you. $19.95, we will throw in a free thing of coconut milk. 1-800-COCONUT. Welcome to tonight's headlines with Breezy and Rachel. Now with Rachel with our top story.
Tonight's top story. A man gets stoned to death after refusing to take advice from his wife. Here's a short clip captured on the scene.
You're nothing but a stupid baby-making housewife. I don't ever want to see you again.
According to witnesses, the man publicly insulted her after she gave him advice in the public square. He yelled at her and threw things at her, saying that she was nothing but a baby-making housewife. Here's what witnesses had to say about the commotion that went on earlier today. So what do you think about earlier's commotion?
I can't believe he did that to her. I mean, she had his babies, she cleaned his house, she made sure he had a dinner on his plate every night. I will come find you and hurt you. I mean, what did she think was going to happen? She tried to publicly correct him, if that's what she was even doing. Man, if that was right, I don't even blame him. If I was married, I would have slapped her, beat her down to the ground. She would have been sorry that she ever met me.
Thank you. Later, when the authorities caught up with the man, they decided that since he publicly humiliated his wife, that they would publicly stone him. Unfortunately, things got out of hand and the man passed away. Our artifact of the night comes from sub-Saharan Africa, and here's Haley with more on the story.
One of our anchors was walking along the Silk Road earlier this week and traded a bag of rice for this interesting stone with a Muslim merchant. This artifact, recovered from sub-Saharan Africa, like Rachel said, is said to bring its holders good luck. And that is our artwork of the week. Okay, the religion of the Mongol Empire was interesting because of the regions that they captured and because they were very accepting of all religion. So from China came Confucianism and Buddhism. From India came Hinduism. And from the Middle East came Islam. The Mongolian people had an original religion, but it kind of got put to the back burner because they were so accepting of most religions.
Signing off from APWH's 10-Minute News. See you next week from Breezy, Rachel, Haley.